Oh, it's nice free kick that. All the first teams here to watch. Double free. Oh, well, let's get straight into this and rate the ground. Right, hello everyone and welcome to this new video on the channel. So it felt like only yesterday we were watching Rovers, and the truth is, that's because it was only yesterday. So yesterday we went to Stamford versus Doncaster Rovers, and tonight Donny are playing once again, this time at Thorne Colliery, as we've got Thorne Colliery versus a Doncaster Rovers 11 team. So in today's video I've got my thoughts pre and post match, as well as the match day vlog itself, and then at the end of the video, with been a new ground on the channel, we're going to rate the ground. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So just before we get started, if I could ask you a huge favour, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and like the video. Whether you're an old or new viewer, let's head for 50 likes, with it being a Rovers video and one of the first of pre-season. But anyway, enough about that, let's get into the pre-match thoughts. So starting with the host Thorne Colliery, they won the Humber Premier League last season after transferring over from the Central Midlands League the season before, so winning that league on the first attempt, and they have gone into NCL Division 1 for this season, which is the 10th tier of English football. And as for Rovers, of course, we are in League 2 and finished 5th, so 6 divisions difference between the two teams. However, this is mainly going to be a Rovers 11, so what that means is basically the first team played at Stamford last night. There were a few players on the bench who kind of you weren't expecting to come on because we had 2 different starting 11s, but it was just there in case anyone got injured or like that. And I think the plan were for them to play in this game tonight, so it'll mainly be them. So a few, like I say, a few of the first team who don't usually get a lot of minutes and who's just come into the team, and a mixture of the under 18s into that as well. So it should be a lot closer game than a 6 division difference maybe makes out. It's going to be interesting to see how they do. Like I say, they did lose 2-1 to Armfort Welfare, who are in the same division as Thorne, so I'm expecting a close game here and a good run out for all the players. I'm looking forward to seeing all the players who didn't get any minutes in last night at Stamford, so really looking forward to it. My second visit to Thorne Colliery as well. So, and Thorne have also got quite a lot of former Rossington Main players, which is my local team, so looking forward to seeing them as well. So without further ado then, let's head on down to Thorne Colliery and see how the match goes. Right, we've arrived at Thorne. So for those that don't know, I actually collect pin badges of the grounds I've been to, and I've never been able to find one at Thorne, so we've been after one for about 2 years, so we're going to see if we can get our hands on one. So let's head inside and have a look around. As you can see, unfortunately the roof is looking a bit worse for wear, and that's because we had a bit of an arson attack on the clubhouse. So this game today is going to be raising a fair bit of money to hopefully go towards repairs of the clubhouse and, like I say, make it back to how it used to be and even better. So yeah, hopefully we've raised plenty of cash so that we can get this looking brand spanking new again. Run away.
Season because Haley left and then Dan got moved.
Oh.
Like that.
Oh.
Good
What season we've got going ahead?
We were good yesterday.
There's no guest in there, is there?
No, but there's only player.
I was good to win this game.
I would too scared. How did you know you had a tattoo?
Oh, it's a nice free kick, that.
Yay! Oh no, boo!
Can't even get to it.
Double stroke.
That's what you call it. Blew me away.
Oh, oh, right.
Banging someone off, I don't know.
Yeah,
Come on, Tabs.
that's quite good.
I don't even know what.
Under 21s.
Yeah. Get up. Yeah. Alright. Oh, good save.
No, so basically I had two interviews. Get in.
Alright, stand up.
Let's change yours then.
I would have thought so.
I was beat to
Oh, don't let now it's
slightly more experience.
Oh, good save.
Can't have a child doing this.
Half time 2-0 to Thorne.
I've seen the worst side of it.
Something that's really nice about this event is it may be under 18s and a lot of fringe players playing, but all the first teams here to watch. So we're all there getting pictures taken and interacting with the crowd. It's really nice to see, to be fair. Not many clubs do this, so it's really good to see. So yeah, 2-0 to Thorne at half time. Let's get into the second half. Tackle.
First game.
Oh, double free. Oh, no.
Sorry. I'm going to score for it.
But when I say swimming, he goes like that. Because I've got one arm at work, so he just goes round it like it.
Oh, save.
We'll let you on the plane.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, I've been swamped by some lady.
No, I didn't tell you. They were.
Oh.
She bought it for the.
For 6 months, he was.
Back. Oh. One.
And then how many times have we had a long delegation from them? And it's, no, this showing the right bit.
Oh.
There we go. Could have picked an answer down.
Full time 2-0 to Thorne.
So proud of you, Katie. Are we ready? Come on then.
Okay, so I've just got back from Thorne and the final scores. Thorne Colliery 2, Doncaster Rovers 11-0. And yeah, good run out for the young players. Like I say, it was kind of the squad we expected to, kind of the players who didn't play in the Stamford match, and then the rest made up of the under 18s. And like I say, even though Thorne Colliery, 10th tier of English football, for those who don't watch a lot of non-league, that is still a very, very good standard. Like a lot of the players who get released from academies after youth team, if they don't make it as a pro, do go to clubs like that. So, you know, it's a lot better standard than a lot of people think, and especially at men's football, like in youth team, you're playing against people of their own age, whereas clubs like that, you've got 30-odd-year-old centre-backs. I mean, one at centre-backs, Jamie Green, he scored the final ever goal at Millmore, so, you know, he's been about a bit, done it on the pro scene, so it is a very good standard, and yeah, first off, like I say, Thorne got 2 early goals in the first 15 minutes. One a mistake by the defender, getting ball away, and he slotted it away. And then the other was a pretty nice free kick into the bottom corner. And then in the second half, to be fair, Rovers made a few changes and looked a lot better. A lot more of an even game in the second half. And they got unlucky with a few chances. And yeah, good to get a run out. Good to, like I say, get a lot of fans down to Thorne. There were nearly 900 there at that. So and all that money raised as well to go towards the clubhouse, which unfortunately, did get burnt down. So that money will go a long way to that, and for helping Thorne for this season as well. Events like this are really great for the the local clubs because it can kind of fund most of the season and help with costs and stuff like that, because a lot of this is ran by volunteers. So really good event, really enjoyed it, and yeah, great to see everyone again who weren't at Stamford. So yeah, had a great time at Thorne. So I guess the only thing left to do now is rate the ground. Okay, so it's time to rate the ground. So if you're new here, what we'll do is we've got 5 categories that we're going to rate the ground on. So we've got the pre-match, the catering, the ground, the atmosphere, and the overall enjoyment. Each category is going to get a score out of 5, a total score out of 25. And that'll put me into a table with all the other grounds we have been to this season. So today is the turn of Thorne Colliery. So without further ado, let's get straight into this and rate the ground. So we'll start with pre-match then, and like I say, we're non-league this usually goes on the clubhouse, and unfortunately we can't really judge that because, like I say, it got had victims to an arson attack, unfortunately, so can't really grade it off that, but I have been in there before, and it is quite a nice clubhouse, to be fair, so take that into consideration as well. And yeah, we had, like I say, we had a bit of a bar, some food places and that. There's, a nice stand that you can sit in, and yeah, plenty of space around to just chill out, or if your kids, you can play some football on the field behind it. Yeah, like I say, if we're including this with the clubhouse, yeah, pretty good to be fair. So it's going to get a 3 out of 5 from me. Next up, we've got catering, and pretty good to be fair. One thing that I liked is you have the main bar, and we went and stood behind the goal, which is quite a bit away from the bar. I thought we'd get a spot and then go back and get a pint. But we saw like a stand in the corner. We were like, I wonder what this is, and it was a cash only bar with where we're selling cans at, so that was perfect. So yeah, that's a really good idea. Food were pretty good to be fair. Pie, meat were a bit dry, but pretty decent pie to be fair. Not too bad price out of 5 either, and the service was pretty good. My girlfriend had a burrito which cost £10, which is very expensive. However, that was by an external company. That wasn't Thorne running that. That was someone coming in externally to sell them. But yeah, not too bad overall. I'd say about average. Not bad, but nothing absolutely amazing either. So I'm going to go for a 3 out of 5. Next up, we've got the ground, and I must say this is my second time at visiting Thorne. First time was about 2 years ago when I last went, and they've really renovated it really well since then. It looks a lot better. They've done a lot of work on it, and it looks really good. For this level, the NCL 10th tier of English football, I'd probably say it's probably about average for what you'd expect there. It's kind of like if you're going to one of them games, what you kind of expect the standard of the ground to be. We've got a nice stand that you can sit in, and then around the stands, around the side of the pitch as well, is not too bad to stand. Plenty of room, and you've got your bar, your food place, and stuff like that. So yeah, pretty standard for this level in my opinion. So I'm going to go for a 3 out of 5. Next up, we've got atmosphere. It's pre-season. I've been giving 2 stars for pre-season because, like I say, I'm not going to go too low with it in pre-season, but unless it's out special, I'm going to stick with a standard 2-star. I'm going to give it an extra half a star though here. I mean, there weren't really any chance of that going, but there were nearly 900 there, and it was a nice atmosphere. Everyone were chatting away, good to see each other. Thorne and Rovers people mingling, stuff like that. It felt like a nice, pleasant atmosphere. So I'm going to give it another half a star for that. So overall, I'm going to go with a 2.5 out of 5. And finally, we've got overall enjoyment. I've had a really good time. It's really good to see some of the fans who we didn't see at Stamford at this game. And, just to stand by the side of the pitch, have a kind of lager and just chat away. And, watch some good football as well. Watch, some of the players that you wouldn't usually watch in the Rovers team. And yeah, it's been a really good night. Lovely weather as well, a lot better than yesterday. So yeah, very happy. It's going to get a 3.5 out of 5. Tvis gives Thorne Colliery a very respectable score of 15 out of 25, which puts them in 5th place out of the 7 teams we have visited so far. And like I say, it's been a very, very strong start to Rate the Ground, so 5th place, you know, might seem low, but it is, in all honesty. You know, it'll probably be about mid-table when it comes to the end of the season, because we've had some really, really strong contenders in the first 7 grounds we've been to this season. But nevertheless, really enjoyed coming to Thorne. Good luck for the rest of the season. I will probably, you know, see Thorne at some point this season. We've been in the NCL now, so I'm sure I will either come to another game at Thorne, or, you know, I'll see you when you play away at somewhere. So yeah, really enjoyed my time here, and you know, good luck for the rest of the season. Hopefully this money that's been raised tonight will really help the club, not only with the clubhouse, but, you know, for funding this year as well. So yeah, that is it from me in this video. I'm going to leave it here, so thank you very much for watching. If you're new around here, please subscribe to the channel and like the video with an old or new viewer. Any support really does go a long way in growing this channel. Also remember to follow my social media at Adam Gittings PT on pretty much everything. And the next match is going to be on the Saturday. Sticking with the Rovers, we've got a double header. So we've got Darlington versus Doncaster Rovers, which will be out on the Saturday, and then Spennymoor versus Doncaster on the same day. That'll be out on the Sunday. So really looking forward to both of them games. So in the meantime, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.